shut down, Ricky's gonna be on the fucking. Oh.
Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the H&N Season 6 Championship at Homestead, Miami. Our final four drivers will be getting an interview here pretty soon. We're gonna go interview our guys.
What's the server state? By the way,
Well, okay.
Alright, Cornette, you got a copy, buddy.
boy, hear me
Yeah,
out.
I got you. I got you.
Alright. Well, barely got into the final four. This is your final shot at a championship. How are you feeling about your chances tonight, buddy?
I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know. I mean, hopefully we get a good starting position here and start up front towards the front. And I've seen races where I've dominated both stages in the championship and lost in the third stage. So just got to be there at the end and capitalize all night and get through traffic clean.
What would this championship mean to you, since this is likely the final championship on Heat 5?
I mean, I feel like I've won every race besides the championship, so it would mean quite a bit.
All right, well, good luck out there tonight. And then I'm gonna link this in the Discord. Then I'll go interview the next person.
I hope this ain't a preview of the racing because this is gonna be shitty.
All right, Cadet, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so you ended up locking yourself in after winning Dega. Do you feel like you have momentum here to get your first championship?
I mean, yeah, it definitely feels like after getting that win really helped my momentum a lot. But to be honest, it just feels like every other race. Just don't think about it too much, and hopefully we come out on top.
All right, well, good luck out there tonight.
What about? I guess this might be my last racing year. Championship 9. Everybody in here goes racing.
Weefy, do you have a copy? All right, well, you got the win. You got it done at Richmond. How are you feeling about your chances tonight?
Yo, shut the fuck up. Like, sorry, that guy's a little bit annoying. I'm afraid.
Oh, no, it's fine. I have everybody else muted for a fucking reason.
Can you say your question again? I got too distracted from Liners yapping his bum ass mouth.
All right, well, what I was saying was, how are you feeling about your chances tonight winning at Homestead?
Oh, pretty good. We got the win last night at Richmond. That was a big one. Have the most momentum. Yo, shut your bitch ass up. Oh. Got the most momentum going into the championship, so just gotta hope to stay in the draft, not get caught up in wrecks, and do it when it matters.
All right, well, good luck tonight. All right, Grigga, do you have a copy? No? Okay. Too bad. But that is your championship floor. I honestly think it's going to be a pretty dog shit race. I'm going to be honest. I already have a feeling I know who's going to fucking win. It's going to be my boy Cornette 1114. He's getting his first fucking championship tonight. He's the greatest fucking driver of all time. I think Cornette's going to come out on top and win this thing. I don't see a way he does it. I mean, this is probably his final shot. Everybody's thinking this is their final shot at a championship. We're never going to see a repeat champion again. Nobody who has won a championship in the past is in this final four. So I think this is going to be a pretty crazy race. I actually think it's going to be a good one. It's going to come down to the end. Remember, no cautions with 3 to go. All manual yellows. We still have stages on 25% race. So it's not going to be too long. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. And I just have to be let known when to join the lobby. Alright, man, we are joining now. Apologize about the ear-raping music. Alright, and now, for one of the biggest stages in the league, you have a chance to fight for a championship. Something not many people get to do. But tonight, it's going to be Griga, Cadet, Cornet, and Weefy. And they're green. Griga off with an early lead. Griga exiting 4-2, sorry. Manual cautions only tonight. No yellows with 10 laps to go in the race to prevent any type of race manipulating. Griga and Small. Small probably could have made the final four. One of the better drivers in the field. But unfortunately, had some issues. But right now, it's SHR dominance. Next car back is Weefy and Cadets in 5th and 6th. And then Cornet battling in 8th right now. Just barely able to hang on. You know, it's still a first stage. You have a decently long race, so just got to keep your head in it, really. I don't know about the laps because there's not a share screen up right now. But now Weefy battling Ricky to get up there. 5 other teams, I'm going to start together with my teammate as SHR is run all the top 3 positions to keep the other championship contenders out of it. But at a certain extent, you have to contender. Lane on Ricky's still out in the lead. All these non-playoff guys want to win the final Heat 5 race. And I don't blame them. Your name will be in great history. Ricky, you can see him running right up next to that wall. Very comfortable. But he's under attack by the 14. Alright. Ricky's still in the lead. I'm sure the laps are winding down for stage 1. This could be the last lap. I'm not sure at all. And Ricky is your stage number 1 winner. I think. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's over. I have no idea what's going on. Alright, I just got word we're coming with to 3 now. Number 1 championship contender is Weefy running second in the 18. Griga in third, but he is in second in the championship race in the 14. And then, I don't know what happened to Cadet. I think Cadet got a little mishap. In ways back, same with Cadet in last in the championship race, but we've got 2 laps to go on this stage. Stage points don't matter, but still want that momentum for the rest of the race. Ricky, one of the best of all time, unfortunately didn't quite make this championship. Make sure you watch Richmond's stream after this. This is one of the biggest races in history, with money on the line this season. What a show these guys are putting on. Ricky is your stage 1 winner. Alright. What a stage finish that was. I agree. They should go back to Homestead for the finale. Now coming out of the pits, Weefy is going to be the leader. If it'll let me fucking go there. Holy shit. Alright, there we go. Green flag for stage number 2. It is a 17 lap stage. Weefy out for an early lead. He gets clear of the 5. So far, I mean, the championship race has looked kind of one-sided between Weefy and Griga. Cadet was up there too, but now Cornet is back up there. Let's see what he can do in this Final Four race. I believe Cornet is going to come out with the win here. Cornet is clutch. He is not afraid to get his hands dirty, especially when it comes to a championship. And I'm sure he's going to do it since this is his last ever chance. All these drivers, this is their last chance to get a championship. But these servers shutting down. Weefy still in the lead, getting pushed by the 5 car on the inside, the 24 behind his Hendrick Motorsports teammate. All these cars under a blanket. This is the type of racing we love to see. Weefy still out in the lead. The 14 into the wall, brushes the wall, exiting the corner, and now Ricky, I don't know what he's doing. Might have got a little looser, letting people by. But Cornet's behind Griga, 3rd in the championship race right now. 4th overall on the track. But Small gets a run off the corner. He gets blocked. Aiden now got eliminated in the playoffs, I believe, in the round of 11. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely miss the Heat 5 league. This league's been up for about 2-3 years, so I'm definitely gonna miss it. But we're likely gonna expand to a different game. Right now we're talking about Project Cars 2 and F1 2023 or 2024. But look at what Small is doing. Dive bomb. Let's see if he can get the slide job. He doesn't get quite clear. Leafy looking very strong here today. This is kind of like a tradition. When we were early in like the OG days of H&N, we'd always run like very late races, like 10 and 11. So we wanted to run this one a little late, just to bring back that nostalgic feeling. But Small now working on Weefy. I don't know, Cornet is up here and he looks like he has some speed. I think he's one of the fastest, but I think once you get up into clean air, you're just the fastest car. We saw that earlier when Weefy was in the lead, he was looking the fastest. Nobody could get by him, but Small finally gets by him. Gets clear. Now he's a little bit comfortable, but no lead is ever too comfortable. Small still out on the lead. Griga on the inside of Weefy. Griga goes up to 2nd. The 4 trying to give his teammate in the 14 some draft. All SHR cars on the bottom. Let's see if they can get this figured out on the outside and beat these SHR cars. We've got 11 laps to go in the stage. Cornet and Weefy fighting hard on this outside line. The 41 goes up into the 24. Contacts with the 14 and the 18 now. I don't think Cornet's going to be too happy. You're a non-playoff guy. Just let the championship guys go. Sort of driving them up the track. But now on the outside, Weefy gets clear of Griga. Now Cornet has to figure out a way to get a run, but Griga's going to slide up, get clear of Cornet. And now we've got a race for the championship once again. The championship drivers, each lined up. My champion vote, I have to say the 24. I think he's going to win it. He's been trying for a long time, and I think he's finally going to get it done. But right now, it's looking tough. You got the 14 and the 18 looking good, and the 99's right behind him. All 4 championship 4 drivers lined up. 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place. But now Weefy making a move on Small. To the inside goes Weefy. He looks like he's going to be able to complete this. He's kind of cutting off Small's track, so he can't cut it down. It's not going to work, though. He brushed the wall. Now he's going to get freight trained. Grega goes up to second. With Cornette and Weefy battling hard here. Weefy's going to slide ahead of Cornette. Cornette right on Weefy's back bumper. The race for the championship. 2 cars ahead of him. And these 2 guys are in the final 4. 7 laps to go in stage number 2. With money on the line, you had no idea what these guys are going to be willing to do until we get to... It's going to get very interesting. Cornette now making a pass on Weefy. I don't know, all these guys are just looking so strong out here. Now Cadet is making a move. He gets up right behind Cornette. Cadet was up there earlier, but he got into a little bit of a mishap and ended up going to the back. SHR, Hendrick, Trackhouse, Joe Gibbs Racing. That's your order right now. But now Cornette's under attack. He's struggling a little bit right now. Small still able to keep the lead here. Grigger right behind. And we might see a run off the corner. Seems like Cadet is trying to work with Cornette to help him push up there. Very smart move. And now Cornette seems like he's right there. Let's see if he can keep this speed on the drive off. You need to use the draft. You have to use that draft, especially on the exits of the corners. And right now, it doesn't look like anybody's going to try to get by Small. Small looking like the fastest car out here today. Once somebody gets the lead, they look like the fastest car. It's so hard to pass. 4 laps to go in stage number 2. This is going to get very interesting. Cornette makes a move to the inside of the 14. Cornette to the inside. Gets right on his panel. It's a side draft. It's all going to depend on who goes with who. The 99 is going to go with the Chevy manufacturer teammate. His manufacturer teammate, he decides to go with Cornette now. Is your championship Ford leader. But they're all right up under each other exiting the corner. 3 to go. In stage number 2. Small with a very comfortable lead. If I'm Cornette, you just have to try to keep the spot. I mean, this track position is very important. It's hard to pass here, unless you can slide job somebody. But you see now, this draft is definitely keeping all these guys here. And Cadet gets a good run off the corner, the 18 into the wall. Cornette goes to the final 4 lead. Now with 2 laps to go in stage number 2. I don't think they're going to have anything for Small. But it doesn't really matter. Let's go on board with the 14. Coming to the final lap of stage number 2. One more time, I think this is going to be a little bit of a preview what we're going to see here later on. This is going to be one of the best races in recent history for sure. Bring it to the inside of Cadet. Is this going to affect the stage 2 ending? It might. I don't think they're going to have enough for Cornette. Cornette could have a chance to go for this here. I don't know if he will or not. Cornette makes a smart move. Stays behind Small. Small exiting 4. He is your stage number 2 winner. Followed by Cornette. Followed by Cadets. Griga and Weefy. What a stage. I think this is going to be one of the greatest races we've ever witnessed. Right now, Cornette, your championship 4 leader. It is looking very, very interesting. It's just so back and forth. Whichever guy is ahead of one another, they just look so much faster. Clean air is key here. I don't know. Now, Cornette honestly looks like the fastest championship 4 contender. It's just so hard to be able to tell. Cadet, though, going from the rear to 3rd and being 2nd in the final 4 race. Um, I don't know. I feel like Cadet's gonna be dangerous. Yeah, I definitely do miss racing in this for sure. But I won my championship, so I just left. There's nothing else for me to prove. But now we're green in the final. One long run laps, no cautions with 10 laps to go. Ricky in the lead. He must have taken no tires or something. I don't know what he was doing there. Oh, hard into Cornette off the exit. Gets very loose. Caution is out. Caused a huge wreck from that.
Okay, that's it. I got loose. I hit the glitch and I got fucking loose. I didn't mean to. I thought I hit it. No, I didn't mean to. I thought I hit it. I was looking to see how many laps the gas was. I thought I hit it.
And Ricky stayed out, I guess, and wrecked the entire field.
No, you're saying. Loki.
Yeah. I'm saying now.
Yes. I apologize.
Ricky caused a huge wreck.
If you weren't worrying about the 99 so much, then you couldn't have saved it.
Is that everybody in the final four? No, it's not. Just Cornette. Hendrick Motorsports teammates, and you just fucking took him out. I don't know. You gotta be smarter than that. He got loose, hooked to right, spun out in front of the whole field, wrecked everybody. I mean, that's just not ideal. Let's see what drivers pit. I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of people, everybody coming to pit road. Take some tires, get 4 new ones, even though it was only like a quarter of a lap. You still want to get the freshest tires you can, because you have no idea what's gonna happen. Oh, the 21 wrecks. Oh no, that was lag. And now, entering pit road. I don't think we're gonna see any pit road changes, honestly. But yeah, I don't know about that wreck. Ricky just gets loose, isn't able to pit, and then gets loose in front of everybody and really takes the entire field out. And let's see what's going to happen with the race off of pit road. The 41, the first one off. Followed by the 21 in second. The 14 is going to beat his teammate, who is the race leader. He's going to be in third. Small in fourth. I don't know the rest. But now we're going to have choose cone. The 41, the 21, the 14. Yeah, I believe, yeah, Cadet was in that too. That's basically every Final Four contender but Griga was in that. First caution for under race conditions due to wrecks. Unfortunate wreck, but now, if you're somebody like Cornette, you were in the back earlier. They now just did choose code. You wrecked earlier. You started in the back earlier, and now you have to make all of that ground back up again. You gotta have confidence. You gotta move on, especially if you're cadets. And now we're green. Back green here in stage number 3 at Homestead, Miami. Money on the line. What are these guys willing to do? Plenty of fuel in the tank to make it to the end. The 14 putting his teammate into the wall. Be aggressive for that championship spot, and that's going to screw over people behind. The 14 got the worst of it. Cadet got a little bit in that. But now that opened the door for Weefy to get the lead, and followed by the man, the myth, the legend, Cornette. Weefy gonna take the inside, Cornette taking the outside. Under the lights at Homestead, Miami, exiting turn 2. Cornette in a battle to hold spot number 2. He's under attack by that 41 car. Let's see if Cornette can build any momentum. He's got to use a draft to his advantage. Clean air is key. And we've just got 20 laps to go. Rev gonna make a move on the inside. He gets clear of the 24. And now the Hendrick Motorsports teammates are lined up back here. They're all just, I don't know what you have to do here. You gotta push a guy up there. Or get Rev out of the way. But that opens the door for Griga. He passes Cadet. And he's gonna make a pass on Cornets. All in one corner. Makes up all the ground. But he loses momentum on the straight of not being in the main pack in the draft. And now Red Beamer is falling off pace. He just doesn't have the pace these guys do. Yes, Weefy got his first career win last night at Richmond. Now he has a chance to win. He doesn't even have to win. Now he has a chance to win a championship in his second full-time season. Oh, Weefy into the wall. We jinxed him. Well, that was not good. On the commentary part, I just jinxed the guy, and now I feel bad. So, now the rest of the field is caught up right with... And as we say this, Griga makes a pass, gets clear. And the next Championship 4 driver, it's 2 cars between the next guy. And Cadet not going to put up with Ricky. He's just going to drive him up the track. He lets off, though. Show some respect. We might get some lap traffic ahead here pretty soon. Leafy's still your leader. 2-car difference between the second championship contender and the third one. Cornette's gonna have to find a way past all these non-championship contender guys. Inside of the final 20 laps left of the H&N of the NASCAR Heat 5 era in H&N. Cornette's gonna find a way by the 41. We've just got 16 laps to go left in this season. And the 41 gonna dive it in deep. That screws over everybody behind. And that puts Cornette all the way back into 7th. That was a pretty dirty move, pretty cheap move. Let's see if Cornette can make all that back up. I'm sure he's not going to be too happy about it. Remember, with 10 laps to go, there is no longer cautions. .14 laps to go in the race. Leafy under attack by Griga. Griga right behind, following another SHR teammate. Cornette just falling off pace in the back there. It's a separate field. It's going to be hard to catch up. Now the 4 is in the wall. Leafy's still out in the lead. Think for him. Lap traffic ahead. I don't know if they're gonna have enough time to catch up to lap traffic. We've got 12 laps to go this season until we decide our champion. Money on the line. What are these guys willing to do for a championship? 2 more laps until cautions are closed. Coming to 10 laps to go. Cautions have officially closed. No more yellows. Grigga all over the back bumper of Wi-Fi. I'm gonna have all the Final Four drivers' radios on.
They're all standing in a direct line.
5 laps to go.
In my personal opinion, I think we were the 3 fastest cars in the race anyways.
No, never mind. A little more than 5 to go. Apologies. But they're out on lap traffic. Let's see if this makes a difference. No, it will not. NASCAR boy holds his line.
And perhaps you're mad.
8 laps to go. Our champ. Wi-Fi. Seems like he's been one of the most dominant here tonight. Seven to go. Grigga right on the 18's back bumper. I think this would have been a better race if we would have had all the championship contenders up under one. Coming to 6 to go. Six laps to go. Wi-Fi, Grigga, battling it out for a championship. Coming out of 4. Season closing. History will be made. Wi-Fi and Grigga all under a blanket with 5 laps to go left in this race. Money on the line. Wi-Fi, Grigga, it's between those two. Unless these two wreck each other, the next one up is Cadets. And maybe if he's out of it, it could be Cornette, but Cornette is a very big log shot at this point. 4 laps to go now in the championship. Grigga looks like he's just going to try to stay behind. You cannot take this risk. I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling that Grigga's going to end up full sending Wi-Fi. Grigga making a move on Wi-Fi. To the inside goes Grigga for the lead in the championship and the overall lead in the race. Grigga to the inside. Wi-Fi on the outside. Coming out of 4. Not too many laps. Oh, contact. They touch. They door each other coming out of the corner. 3 laps to go. Under the lights. 3 laps to go. And now Small is gonna open up the door for Small. He's gonna give his teammate in the 14 some draft from behind. But now Wi-Fi gets back clear. Coming to 2 laps to go. Some of the biggest laps of the 18 and the 14's career and of the season. Grigga on the outside into the wall. He drives into the wall. It's not gonna be enough to kill all of his momentum though. 2 laps to go in the championship. Money on the line. What is the 14 willing to do? What is the 18 willing to do? Coming to the white flag next time. For the last lap. And the NASCAR Heat 5 era of the H&N Cup Series. Grigga drives it in on the outside. Wi-Fi still on the bottom. He slides up into Griga. He's still clear. Griga to the inside. White flag in the air. One more time until we decide our champion. Griga, dive bomb. Bumps the 18. Drives him up the track. They're still touching. The 4 behind. He's going to back off and let him go. One more corner until we decide our champion. Weefy. Does he have enough? Drives the 14 up. Is it going to be enough? Behind the 14. No, it's not. The 14. And Cadet gets up there. He gets into the move. Does he? I don't know who won that. That is the best finish possible. I believe Cadet is our champion. I am not 100% sure. I have to see these results. Griga is your official champion. Griga wins the championship, moving Weefy out of the way on the final lap. I'm surprised Cadet was able to get in the conversation. What a job from Cadet to be able to get up there. I mean, I don't know what Cadet did there. And now, Griga is your official championess. One heck of an end of a race. And now we're going to go into the post-race interviews and interview our champion.
Really?
Griga, do you have a copy? What a race you put on there, especially at the end. What was going through your mind on that final lap? I mean, what a show you put on there at the end. Do you think there's going to be any hard feelings between you and the 18 after moving him? Alright, well, good job on the championship. And now we're going to move on to... Alright, Cadet is currently not taking interviews right now. Probably will catch him after the race. And now we're going to get Weefy in the 18. Weefy, do you have a copy?
I got it.
So, how are you feeling? You were basically, in my opinion, you were the fastest car all race. Left a bad taste in your mouth. What is your opinion on what happened there on the final lap?
Just hard racing. I was a little frustrated at first, but I'm sure I would do the same thing if I was in his position. You know, it's race for a championship. It's not like he, wrecked me. He just gave me a little bump. I tried to hold my defensive line on the bottom. See, the one mistake I think I did was tap the brakes, because I think that got me pushed up way more. I could have just stayed off the gas. But it's all good. I honestly, at the beginning of the season, especially with not getting a win for so long, I did not expect to make the Final Four, and we got all the way here. And to have a chance like that at the end and lead a lot of laps, it was an honor to put on such a show. Go after it next season, if we see on E5, that is.
All right. Well, whichever series it is, if Heat 5 servers decide to stay up, or if we do go to Project Cars 2 or F1, I'm sure Weefy will always be there. And
I'll be on PC.
winning contention. what a race week you put on for us tonight. And then we're going to go up to Cornette and the 24. Cornette, do you have a copy?
Yep.
Well, just like every other year, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, it sucks when you go against a bunch of pieces of shit like the 41 of Matthew Bean. I'd like to thank my teammate Landon Benson for staying out and losing talent and costing us all those spots. And we started in the back, worked our way up, got back up there, and we were just stuck on the bottom. And I gave him a bump, and then I gave the 41 a bump, and then he comes from free car lanes back, and he does well. You know what he does, and I tried to tell the officials not to let him race, but, it ended up happening, and that was the guy that fucked us. But, yeah, big thanks to my teammate in the 5 and, Humane. I don't even think I raced a single race with him all season, but thanks to him. And I'd like to thank Hoy for the opportunity this season, thank my team, thank everyone. And, it just sucks when you got a bunch of assholes.
Well, you hear Cornette. Do you think that if that didn't happen, you would be the winner of the championship?
I think we would have had a shot at it. I think, the end of stage 2, we really showed our long run speed there, and I think we would have had a chance to go win it. But I'm not saying we win it. But it's just unfortunate that you got to race with a bunch of assholes like that. I mean, congrats to Grigor on the championship.
All right. Well, I don't know if there's going to be a next time, but if there is a next time, good luck. And maybe we'll see you in F1 or Project Cars 2, whatever we decide to go to if Heat 5 does end up shutting down. Alright, well, I left the party. I'm going to give my personal opinion on it. I think that the 41 was in the round there. You can't full send a guy. It was just a fucking dick move. I agree with Cornette. Cornette, with his last shot to get a championship, after many times of trying, he falls short once again. But now, congratulations to Griga. He has won his $30 with money on the line. You saw what the 14 was willing to do, and that's been the question all season. Congratulations to the 14. And hopefully we'll see you guys next time at some point. We don't know when, but... And this is the final sign out from H&N.